Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Phoenix Act, and welcome. Okay, so I know I was doing a Let's Play of Alone in the Dark, the 2024 reboot of that, but this game recently just came out on PlayStation over PSN, and I really wanted to try it out to see if it matches up to my memories of it, because this was one of my favorite games back in the day, and oh yeah, the demo. An example of a fine 90s video game trailer there. Anyway, I'll take that as my cue to just start up and get this show on the road. So we're going to start a new game. Let's go with normal, why not?
You have mail. The second report from Military Experiment Facility. Agent name, Tom.
I have successfully infiltrated under the guise of a researcher as planned. I have encountered no information regarding top-secret development of new type weapons, but I have discovered there is an unexpected individual at this facility. The man is Dr. Kirk, the leading authority of our nation's energy research. Dr. Kirk was alleged to have died in an accident during the course of an experiment 3 years ago. The reports were premature, and it appears that he is currently working as the head of a non-weapon project at this facility. The experiment is in the late stages of development. Regarding the staged accidental death, it appears that this country is somehow involved, recommending that necessary actions be taken immediately.
Refer to the data on Dr. Kirk. Operation instructions.
Approaching drop zone.
Feels like we got a little turbulence.
Once you hit the ground, head straight to the designated convergence point. Got it?
Sorry I'm late.
It's time. Let's move out.
What about Cooper?
Forget him. Time's up.
Wait! Wait!
Okay, this is the first checkpoint. Playtime is officially over, kiddies.
Something's wrong. The lights in the guardhouse are out.
Maybe this has been a wild night of partying for the guards. You know, a little song, a little dance.
Stay here, Junior. Leave the guards to me.
Hey, did you hear what he just called me?
Forget about it. Just let Gale handle this.
All right, it's clear. Okay, let's do this. I'll infiltrate the facility and occupy the control room on the first floor. I should have access to all the security systems from there. I'll contact you as soon as I've cleared the room.
Roger. Man, that Cooper guy had seriously bad luck. I mean, jumping from the helicopter and landing basically right on top of the T-Rex. What are the odds?
Let me guess. This is some of your handiwork, right?
The brass is still warm. These guards were shooting at something very recently.
So who were they fighting?
This wasn't much of a fight. I don't think these guards hit anything before getting sliced and diced. Whatever they were shooting at came in through there, ripped right through the steel fence.
Well, the hole is nice and clean. But I still say you could have done this.
Very funny. We still need to figure out what happened here. Continue to sweep the area.
It's kind of, there's something very appealing about Regina as a character, I think. Just something about the way she interacts with the others and the way her dialogue works. I was going to say the way she carries herself, but you know, this is a PS1 game and body language wasn't really a thing on PS1 games for the most part. I mean, there was some little bits that, you know, were definitely appreciable. Oh no. But yeah, but she just seems, part of it I think is that she seems more like an actual special forces operative than the original cast of Resident Evil did, at least until more recent games. Like if you play Resident Evil 1, they don't really, to me they don't really sound and act like experienced sort of SWAT type people, I guess. But that could have been because of how the acting was. But I suppose one thing to note is that this game is built on the back of the Resident Evil games.
Rick here. I'm in. The place is deserted, though. I have a very bad feeling about this.
How's the progress going with that security system?
I don't know what's been going on here, but it looks like all the power in this facility's been cut.
Same here.
As long as that's the situation, there's not a lot I can do. Why don't you see if you can gain access to the backup generators on the ground level?
I'm on it. What are you doing here?
They caught the last part of your conversation.
By the way, I found a key.
Hand it over. Let's head outside.
Yes, sir, Mr. Bossman, sir. Gale does definitely have an attitude. I mean, he's supposed to come off as the sort of hard-ass military type, so I suppose it works. Still rubs you a bit the wrong way, though, doesn't he? But that's, like, completely intentional, I think.
That's disgusting.
This guy's been eviscerated. Something tore his intestines straight out.
Look at those tooth marks. It had to be some sort of animal.
Okay, let's move on.
Well, yeah, Regina has some great dialogue, I think. The dialogue in this is definitely... anything to say?
I'll stand guard here. You go inside and take a look around.
Okay. Yeah, but I think the dialogue in this is better than the dialogue in the... For the most part, better than the dialogue in the PS1 games. I mean, Capcom's writing wasn't exactly Hollywood around this time, so... Alright, let's have a look. So we got to get... I remember this puzzle like straight away. You got to get the plugs in here into the same order of the switches over here according to colour. So was it red, blue, green, white? There we go. So red's already in the right place. So we'll move the blue over first. And then that one. And then that one. Simple. Right. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the... it looks like this is just a straight port. It doesn't look like the anything's been touched up too much. It's more or less a straight port, which is fine by me. So, actually... There we go, we've got the generator running. Just as Rick wanted. Oh dear. Looks like Gale got himself into a bit of trouble. Also, one thing, where are we? Oh. There we go. How come Regina came on this mission with just a handgun? Isn't that a bit, like, to send a Special Forces operative out with just a sidearm, a bit weird? I mean, especially considering the other two had rifles. You know, long arms. Oh dear. Oh dear. Now, we could fight this guy. We've got the ammo for it, but I'm just gonna run away. Oh. Yeah. He's kind of like the dogs from Resident Evil there. As long as you keep running, you should be fine. But we're not out of the woods yet because... Raptors can jump. Oh, yes. But we should be fine here because you see this fence is a little higher than the one we just went through, and it's just... Oh, he didn't jump very high that time. But yeah, the fence here is a bit higher than the previous one, so he couldn't jump over it. I'm guessing that's the logic.
I got the control system back online.
Excellent.
What's the situation over there?
It's Gale. I lost him.
So what's the bad news? Did you run into some guards?
You're not gonna believe this. He was attacked by some kind of dinosaur.
Now that's a good one. So, who was it? Barney?
This isn't a joke, you idiot. We were just attacked by a big-ass lizard.
For real? What's going on over there? Alright. Head over to the control room and we'll sort out this whole situation.
I really do love the dialogue in this game, even if it can be like pretty cheesy at times. But yeah, I wonder how many people even remember Barney. Like how long? Like that seems like a pretty 90s reference to me. I wonder how long that show went for. I definitely remember this bit. There's no, yeah, door here is locked. Yep. So we just go over to this. Now this is supposed to be a ventilation shaft. And yeah, you can go into the ventilation shafts in this game, but the ventilation shafts in this game are a bit weird. They're quite spacious, as you can see. In fact, from the appearance of it, this feels more like a sort of maintenance corridor than anything else. Yeah, it got the thing. So it's not a ventilation shaft. This is a maintenance corridor for like... Right, we could go straight on around the corner there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to drop down here because this is where we're meant to go. Yeah, I remember this part of the game because back in the day I played this part, like the first half of the game probably, over and over again. I have completed this game before, but I didn't get there very often. Yes, some ammo. Excellent. We'll need plenty of that going forward.
What's our status?
This security system is a snap for me. Real amateur stuff. So, what exactly happened to Gale? You said that he was attacked by a dinosaur?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I
So
just hope he's still
conversational.
alive. Anyway, our first priority is to complete the mission.
What we ought to do is just call in the chopper and get off this death trap.
That's a great idea, but Cooper has the radio, and he's missing. Hey, what's with this monitor?
That's the security monitor for the underground area. The camera's offline.
So I take it that means power still hasn't been restored to the area.
Exactly. They must have that area wired to a different power system than the ground level.
We can investigate that area after we finished our sweep of the ground level.
Okay, then I'll take care of the shutters that are blocking the way. You work your way in, grab the dock, and then rendezvous back here.
I love how conversational it was when she was talking about... does he have anything else to say? Nope. Okay. This...
Now, what I want to know is where those things are coming from.
But yeah, I do love how conversational they were when they were talking about Gale being eaten by a dinosaur. Like, oh, hi, honey, how was your day at work? Oh, it's a nightmare. My boss got eaten by a velociraptor, which means I had to do the entire job by myself. Oy. And now I've got to just got to wait and find out who the next boss is going to be. It's such a headache. Can I pick this up? Yes, the shotgun. Excellent. And the code disc. Our plug. Yes, we need those. Those are for opening the security boxes you'll see dotted around. Ooh. This guy had a bad day. Yes, we need that. We don't have the code for that there, because you can see there's a number pad on there. Okie doke. Anything? Nope. No. No, it hasn't. But we don't need the computer because... Oh, was this... No. What are you? Oh, the computer has been turned on. There we go. I thought that was going to be another keypad where we'd need a code. Why not? Please inform the new employee assigned to this department about the DDK system as follows. The Digital Disk Key, or DDK, is a system that secures our most important areas with an advanced locking device. To release the locks protected by the DDK, prepare and set the following 2 data disks at the locking device near the door. DDK code disk X, DDK input disk X. The type of DDK you need is indicated on the door, A, B, etc. If the DDK type you use does not match, you cannot release the lock. Before operating the system, make sure that your DDK type matches the door you wish to unlock. So basically, the doors in this facility are unlocked using floppy disks. Great. That's how much technology has progressed since the 90s. Floppy disks. Anyway, yes. Okay, it does have a sort of simulation for the memory cards. But anyway, yes, we don't have typewriters or even computers or anything for saving in this game. We use save rooms. So you go into a designated trade room, exit again, and you can save the game.
I took care of the shutter. You should be able to access the control panel now.
Already? That was
Very
quick.
nice, Rick.
Thanks.
Very nice.
Hey girl, just get going.
Let's have a bit of a look. Okay, we'll go this way first. They see the vent on the floor there, these marks. Oh, did it? Anyway, yeah, we could have gone through the vent, bypassed the save room to get to this place, but why would you want to bother with that rigmarole? Okie dokie. This is the very main entrance of the facility, and the door is locked. And this door is protected by a DDK system, you can see there. So we've got to find 2 floppy disks. Anesthetic aid, I remember, yes. I think that's a combinable. You can combine it with some healing items to make him stronger or something like that, I think. Let's have a quick look. Yes, yeah. So that's how healing items, and not just healing items, but other type of items work in this game, is you can combine stuff together. I think you can also mix this with something else to make a poison round for the shotgun. That will obviously, poison the dinosaurs and make it easier to kill them. So yeah, there was a bit more going on to this one. Like, the only mixing in the Resident Evil games was, I think this can be moved. Yes, it can. Was for the herbs, which is, yep, another anesthetic aid. And the recovery aid. Yeah, that one's exclusively for healing items, that one. Yeah, the only mixing in the Resident Evil games was for the herbs, which, okay, let's not. Oh, hello, Mr. Velociraptor. Oh, ow. It's not dead, though. Now it is. Yeah, the raptors will fake being dead, so resuscitation, which revives you after you die. I think they threw that in because surviving against fast-moving creatures in this style is going to be a lot harder than against slow-moving ones. Oh, raptor just burst through the door, but I'm going to take time. Recovery type, anesthetic type. Okay, now, sorry, let's see. I don't think you actually need to, I don't think you don't actually need to reload your gun in this one. Ow, just die, please. Okay, that's... Yep, we need to heal, so let's just use an M-pack. Ow. Yeah, because it... Oh, it is dead, okay. That's good. I don't have the code for this yet. But, yeah. Because this is built on top of the Resident Evil style, like they took the style from the Resident Evil games and... SG bullets, shotgun bullets, excellent. They took the style from... Oh, you need the DDK for that, and I only have the one, don't I? Yes, I only have the one DDK item. Okay. Anything this way? But yeah, they took the style from the Resident Evil games and applied it to something else, which does work, but obviously the slower paced sort of Resident Evil stuff doesn't really work well with fast-moving enemies. As a result of tonight's experiment, a strong magnetic storm may occur. Consequently, the communication department will close at 6 p.m. At that time, the antenna will be temporarily stored. To prepare for the emergency, be sure to check the weapons storage locker in the lounge. You can unlock it with the combination 8159. Recently, inexperienced guards have been assigned here, and a common problem is that they do not know how to use the DDK. Here are some points that may not be clear in the manual. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Got it. The code works by, just eliminating the letters it tells you to eliminate, which isn't very secure, but hey ho. I think the code, it's in my files anyway, but I think the code was 8159. I think. So I think it was 8159. Excellent. Handgun slides. Okay, and well, we'll just equip them anyway. Or do they automatically get? There we go. Slightly stronger handgun now. Okay, but it hasn't put me any closer to actually progressing the story. So where else can we go? I don't have both. I'm guessing the second DDK disc is also back downstairs. So we'll go try that. For now. So you do have to get a bit trickier, I think. No, not that way. I don't think that way, no. I think we're going to go back this way. You do have to get a bit trickier about fighting enemies in this game, since obviously you can't just... Standing there and just shooting isn't very effective. Is that hitting him? And he's done. Excellent. Yeah. Unfortunately, we can't go down that way yet. So I've done this in a very obtuse roundabout ways, but alright, let's have a look. Yes, let's read the journal. Before tonight's experiment, the Chief and Dr. Kirk will be having a meeting at the second floor lounge from 1 p.m. Those who are scheduled to guard should keep a preponderant eye on the area in front of the Chief's room and the surrounding vicinity. Before taking positions, be sure to resupply your ammunition in the custody room. The weapon storage in the custody room can be opened with the combination 0426. Also, we have received information that spies have sneaked into the facility recently. There's an odd mix of sophisticated and unsophisticated terminology and word use in these documents. It's interesting. If anything happens, you may have to enter the rooms of the Chief and the Professor in order to ensure their safety. You will find the disk that contains the information you will need to access their rooms on top of the locker. That's all for now. Right, okay, yes. So, but we're going to take this, because I have a distinct memory of something coming up. And there's the second DDK disk. Oh, is it because I actually, oh. I remember a raptor bursting into that room once you take the disc, but I guess it doesn't happen if you killed the one out here. Oh well, that's good to know. I guess I didn't used to kill that guy very often. Okay, so it was 0426, I think, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Yes, let's go. 0426, yes. And we get a key. And something else. Oh, the key to the main entrance, that's useful. And we get the resuscitation. Alright. Okay, but I think I'm going to call it here for today, ladies and gentlemen. I might continue on with this because I really do want to see how it holds up, and we've only just gotten a taste of this at the moment. So I've been Phoenix Act, and until next time, take care of yourselves.